yes, Zach's going to be hosting tonight. I'll be at the back, but if we can all please, well, big clap for Zach for organising all this as well. And the way it's going to work is we can wait for the clapping for the person, like clap when the person's walking up, and then let them do their talk, and then yeah, but he'll explain that. Thank you guys.
So we're going to do a quick explanation of how this likes to be run. Firstly, hello, welcome to the very first UMVC Awards Night. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by asking each of the captains to come up. So for example, I'll start off with women's ones. What they'll do is they will present their speech. After they've presented their speech, I'm going to be handing out the awards. So, the awards are the Rising Star Award, okay? This is the one that the captains and coaches chose together, and this is the most improved, okay? Next we have Best Player. If you can remember, I sent around a massive poll a while ago within your teams, and you guys chose this yourselves. So this is for the players of the season, or the players that made the most impact throughout the year. Okay? So let's get started. Bo, of women's 4, can you come up, please?
Don't forget the speech you wrote for the person as well, the one you wrote to.
Yeah. I'm ready, I know. I know who I voted most improved, the rest of it, no idea.
Can we keep listening, please? Thank you very much.
Guys, I ask for silence during the speeches, please. Let's be respectful, come on.
Hi everyone.
Nice and close. Yeah.
Hi. So it was a bumpy start, and we didn't really have much team spirit to begin with. For returners, it was familiar faces, but a very different vibe, very different team dynamic. But very soon, we started to show a lot more confidence, and we trusted each other, and we were much more connected. I just think that in general, we really nurtured the friendships that we had, and that's something to be very, very proud of. I won't go into campus league because there's really not much to say there, unfortunately. I'm sure that men's 4 will be slightly different there. Sorry. We became a fully fledged team to be proud of. And the main thing that we did there was MMU Team 2. We absolutely demolished them. But a short break between sets, a little pep talk, a little vibe change, we brought it back, we turned the tables, and we completely destroyed them. It was an amazing game. And I think it's the first time that we really felt that kind of energy and how that could change our performance. And that was a pretty big milestone for us, I think. So we went on to do the fundraiser, which, again, we brought the hype over and over every single set. It was amazing. 5 hours in, and we were still loud on the court, which is definitely not something to be taken for granted. Most importantly, we built a community, albeit small, of people who actually show up and care and improve every single week. And that is definitely something rare. Sorry, I'm just doing. Wonderful people who make up this team. We've got Kaylee, consistent hitter now, incredible coverage. Never seen anything like it on women's 4. Freya, blocking is incredible. We would not be able to get as many points as we do without you and your incredible tips. Zara, oh my god, you've improved so much this year. It's been amazing. And it's higher, you're so consistent with passing. I love it so much. You're always there. I know I can trust you. we've all invested so much in these friendships and in our improvement, but someone else that we need to thank who has invested a lot of time in us is our wonderful coach Liam. Throughout this season, you're as much a part of this team as any of us, and you certainly meet the high requirements. So thank you all of you for keep showing up and caring and improving. This year really wouldn't have been the same without any of you, and I'm so grateful for that. I'm sure the friendships that we've nurtured will last for many years to come. To those of you leaving, none of them are here, which is wonderful, but to those of you leaving, I am sure that you'll have a wonderful time going out into the world. There could not be better people going out at the moment. And to those of you staying, everyone here, I'm so excited to play with you again next year, and I'm excited to see where next year takes us.
What a fantastic opener right there. We love that from Bo. So let's get into the awards for women's sports. Starting off, we have the Rising Star. First, I'm going to mention the runner-up. Runner-up, stay seated, please. And then I'll mention the winner. Okay? The runner-up for the Rising Star Award was Vasilisa. And the winner was Kaylee Jones. Now, the second award, Best Player. The runner-up was Arby. And the winner, Ellie McMulkin. Alright, can we get a quick photo, please? Good job about also, can I get the coach in over here, please?
Cheese. Thank you.
Fourth captain. Let's have a lovely speech from you.
Hi everyone. For those who don't know me, which I think is most of you, I am Pepe. I am looking for captain. I have to basically say that I'm a bit of an imposter. I'm not a student. I am staff. I work for the university, which means that for all of you who are leaving the university or graduating, I will be collecting your CVs at the end of the night. No, actually, you're fucking helpless. Good luck with the job market. So yeah, I wanted to basically keep it quite short because up until yesterday, some of my team didn't even know that I was the captain. So that probably says a lot about how we run things at N4. Still, I think I have been quite lucky that all of my teammates have stepped up to the role of captain at different moments in different games. So it has been really nice, really easy for me to take this role. So yeah, I basically want to start very quickly by saying, acknowledging and giving my condolences to Maximilian, because he was our former captain. And now I'm pretty sure that he's in a much worse place.
We did beat you.
I I hope that they treat you well. We miss you. We appreciate you a lot over the course of like the first half of the season. And thank you for everything. And I'm following like a little bit of the speech about the season. I think we're fucking great. To be honest, like I think like we've been playing good. We have been acting like a team. It has been really nice to come up to these matches and trainings. The energy has been great. I think there's a lot that we need to like improve on, as we can like see from like the match that we had yesterday with M3, the friendly. Congrats M3 for winning that. Especially just serving to fucking Sul as it was like a plan. I really hope that like that gets ingrained in our like players like break. So no, but yeah, it has been like basically like really nice. I think we are like definitely a much better team than when we were like at the beginning of the season. And also, I think most importantly, like we have a lot of fun, and I think that's what we're here for. So those are my two main takeaways. I would say if you want anything more technical, like just ask Pede, because after all, I'm a middle. I don't know anything. Did we improve? Did we not improve? I don't know. It's fine. So yeah. Also, we didn't win like campus, which. Thank you both for like putting it out there. No, but like we didn't want it because it was our goal, I guess. But I think like there's like some allegations of like some like empty players coming for like clear like and important matches. So who knows? Maybe like that would be like overruled. Who knows? But yeah, generally it has been like really fun to play with the guys before. I think it has been great for them to like bring this like level of energy to every training, every like match. It's been really nice. I am sure that if you want, and most of you will be able to like just get like higher teams or whatever. But if not, hopefully I'll make them for next year, and I'll see you there. And just like before that, before like finishing, I wanted to like quickly like also thank on behalf of everyone, Fede, great colleague, like it has been amazing. We're really sad to see you like leave, but I guess I'm happy that you're like, yeah, it's Oxford calling, I don't know, whatever. So congrats. And yeah, thank you for like, the committee and everything for organizing these. I have not engaged very much with the things that you organize outside of like the courts, but I think it would be a little bit weird for like someone that like owns someone like 10 years ago. So I'll keep it like that. I'll see you in court. And yeah, thank you.
All right, well, let's get to it. Rising star. The runner-up was Daniel.
Next one.
And the winner was William Flores. Okay, well, let's just get a quick photo of this.
No. Best player.
Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. My bad. The runner-up for best player was Anu. The winner being Josh Lanquet.
Are you going to take all of them? He's videoing.
I'm seeing my face. Oh.
The captain of women's threes. Can I get
Hi everyone. God, I'm nervous. For those of you that don't know me, why? Okay, I'm Natalia, the women's team captain, easily the best of all women's. In this speech Dax forced us to write, I would love to go on and on about each individual player and how much everyone's improved over the last 7 or so months, but unfortunately we don't have time. This 5-minute speech cannot commend you guys enough, but still, I will try. People often say, by people on the go, that women's three have the worst, as we have to pay such a high price to join the team, yet don't get half the benefits that women's 1 and 2 get.
Ladies! Please, I'm trying.
And you would think that that would lower our numbers at trainings or games, but there is no comparison for the dedication that these girls have for the team and for the sport. It has been so refreshing. It has been so refreshing and a true pleasure playing amongst people that truly want to be there, that make the effort. No train or shared Uber or stuffing our legs into Ben's tiny car has stopped these girls from getting to a game. No excuses. I feel incredibly lucky to have had a team full of passion for the sport and compassion for one another. The constant drive to improve has been so inspiring to someone as young as myself. She's serving, for example. I've never seen someone work so hard to get something right every single training, and she's absolutely smashed it. She might as well be our new secretary. That is only one example of the many that this remarkable team has offered. These girls have also demonstrated such immense kindness that I did not know possible, whether it be surprise cupcakes at Netflix's birthday, or a safe ride home from training, or keeping each other company at scary volleyball socials. And just when you thought we couldn't get any better, our team is also especially kind to the elderly, selflessly letting them win every one of our games. Shout out to Catherine from Warrington. She was a true MVP at the young age of 75. Anyways, this team has genuinely brought me to tears. Like when you all cooked up a storm for the potluck. That was the best home-cooked meal I've had in so long. We may be women's 3 of volleyball, but we are women's 1 in the kitchen, I promise. In all seriousness, the past year with the team has been so wonderful, full of many laughs, late night driving, borderline deadly Ubers, slightly drunk matches, whoops, and such lovely people, both in my amazing team and in the volleyball community as a whole. It has been truly a pleasure captaining this team, watching you all put in the work at every single training, and seeing such drastic improvements from the beginning of the year. I would not have wanted it any other way. Now, as for the thank yous, and if you could please leave the applause to the end, I would like to thank Fee for her constant reminders about sending in team photos and begging for line judges, Zach and Sophie for hosting and organizing such amazing events, Bo for making sure we always have clothes to wear, Max 1 and Max 2, just because there's 2 of them, for making me beautiful on the Instagram page, and the many more of you in the background of the committee working tirelessly to keep this committee running smoothly. I would also like to thank my team for always showing up and for being such sexy role models. I promise I'm not a creep, that's an inside joke. And most importantly, a big thank you to our incredible coach, Mr. Benjamin Harry Kidd. He has led us exceptionally throughout this entire year. You've not only been a great coach, but a great person and a really good friend. I promise you one day we'll start tipping the ball into the empty spaces. We could not have asked for a better coach. And a very, very big congratulations on his recent engagement.
All right. Women's 3, Rising Star. The runner-up was Macian. With the winner, Lucia Baker. Now, the best player, the runner-up was Jane. And the winner, luckily we don't have to call anyone up because she stood right beside me, Natalia.
Thank you.
He wasn't lying at the start of the speech.
Right up the M3 captain, Andrew Sugden, please.
Hi, so if you haven't met me, I'm not surprised. I'm Andrew. I'm really honoured to have been the captain of Men's 3 this year. I said it before our first game and I probably haven't said it enough since. Before our first game we had about 2 months of training and I think we had about 16 people at every single session, which is really frustrating as a player.
Sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
But I was really happy to see so many people wanting to come, and we had multiple games where we had to tell people to fuck off, mind the language. But yeah, so our first game was against NBA. We finished it 2-1, we ran out of time, really annoying. We then played Legends, who went to the regional, the Plate Cup or something, whatever finals. Fuck that. We then played Garstang, who also probably shouldn't have been in our league, which was an hour away in the pouring rain. Hated that. The only game we had about 8 people at. Fair enough. Anyway, at Christmas, our lovely social media decided to put us as bottom of the rankings for all of our teams, saying, oh, you're losing to all the elderly people. So we came back after Christmas and we went, okay, we're going to win. We won 5 games in a row. Having said that, we nearly got a set against Legends bench, which is pretty good at this set. We did roof Ricky multiple times, he's not here, I think I can say it fine. I'd like to thank every single one of our players, you've all been absolutely amazing. All of our new players, thank you for doing your best, even if we were shoving you around for rotations, even at the end of the year. All of our returning players for competitive volleyball, thank you for helping everyone out. You've done an amazing job and I'm so proud to have seen you all improve so much. Thank you to both of our coaches, Alex, when he actually turned up.
Try being on M2.
And to Max for turning up the rest of the time. Either of them on an engagement at the moment. Thank you for listening. And, yeah.
All right, the rising star for M3. The runner-up was Amika. And the winner was Fahad. Now, best player. The runner-up was Raiden. But again, he stood right to my left. Can I get coaches up, please?
Got it right this time.
Get the third one.
Get it all, get it all. Why is
Just the teams. We have now decided to get some proper
Turned my phone off at the
nice
start by
trophies.
accident.
Get into the team matches to see if you get a chance. So, women's twos captain. Samia, can you come up please?
I hope I glaze you.
So, for those who don't know me, I'm Samia, I'm team captain. I'm going to keep this very short and very soon because I'm very, very, very scared being up here right now, but I will do my best. I should also probably preface this by saying that this year is the first time I've ever been in the role as a captain, and I was terrified at the beginning of the season because I did not know what to expect. But I can say in confidence that something that I didn't anticipate was the sheer amount of pride and gratitude that I have for my girls. They have been nothing short of an absolute delight, and I just want to take this moment to shed light on them and let them know that I see them and I appreciate them for the patience they have this year, because the AU they've been doing their big one this year, I have to say. I truly can't think of a single instance, both on and off court, where I've not seen 110% of their efforts, both through the quality of play, which has been incredible this season, and within their characters. We each show up for each other, we do our best, we keep each other level and afloat. And for that, I can't thank them enough, because I know it's a big thing to do, I suppose, to keep each other afloat and to hold each other down. Despite a mid-tier or mid-season finish, I have to say the quality of play was genuinely incredible, some of the best that I've seen, and I had a blast being on court with people and being on the sidelines watching and cheering and celebrating. And it's been wonderful, and I can't thank you guys enough for that. Ultimately, I just feel honored. I feel honored that I got to play along you guys. I feel honored that I get to represent you guys in little ways, talk to you guys, and if nothing else, I've come out of this season with wonderful, wonderful friends. And if nothing else, that is something that I'm really happy about. I deeply love and respect you guys, so thank you so much.
Into the awards. Is the vice captain's not here? Okay. Vice captain's Constantina. She has an award, but she's not here, so oh well. So we'll move on to the normal awards then. Alright, the rising star, the runner-up, Constantina. And the winner, Valentina Kampf. Now, best player. The runner-up was Alia. And the winner was Louise McIntosh. Next up, in.
You've already just told me that.
Hello. The men's season
It was
this year
originally,
was,
but I've done my
well, it had its fair share of difficulties, injury, and thievery. We started off the year really quite strong. It was Art's main focus at the start of the year to make us have one system. We were one cohesive unit from the get-go. And that helped us lead to our brilliant win against Men's 1, 3-0. Our defence was really solid, and at the start of the year, that was thanks to our brilliant lib, Ring Sato. For some reason, I decided to let him in the outside one session. I'm safe to say I got a bit more comfortable with the bench after that. Yeah, but the win against Men's 1, the brilliant, undeniable, luscious win, was not long-lived as we went into our main games and did shit. We got shat on, and that lasted a little while before Zach tried to steal win from us, and then in a hope to get a new ring situation, Alex decided to let Long hit for some reason, and Long paved that niceness back with dislocating his knee. So we went into the next few games libless, ringless, losing, and it was not looking good. So one fateful day, December 7th versus Kiel, it was a tricky match. It was the first win of the season. Kiel ended up having 65 points in that game, 21 of which were given to them by our missed serves.
Well done. Thank you.
12 of which can be accumulated to Shakti, Ezra, and Timu. I remember being in the final set in Juice and just praying to a god that I don't believe in that Shakti didn't miss his fourth and last serve of the game to make it 0 for 4. Thankfully, he got it in, and we ended up winning 23-21. Then we went on again to beat them later on, of course, because it was such an easy game the first time. And then we went against Chester, the big dogs, the top of the league. They were the team to beat. I originally thought we should just put on our bench players and just leave it be and try to keep our strength for the next game, because we had 2 in one day. But I was persuaded to put on our best lineup, which included the brilliant outside Ricky, of course, who got set 7 times in the first set. He rolled 1, which they easily picked up, which is fine. Hit 1 out, not too bad, but then smashed 5 major hits right into the block, and he got Yeah, 0 for 7, -5, literally. But thanks to him getting subbed off by yours truly, we then went on to win that game 2-1. Much help to Ben Goodlib, our new lib, who absolutely carried us in that match with incredible ease. And that concludes our Yale games. We had 3 games after that. Shame we couldn't play varsity. That never happened. If you do actually listen to the varsity clip, you can hear me smash the floor and yell, "What the fuck are you doing?" to Shakti after he just let the ball go up and come down right in front of his face. But yeah, it has been a pleasure of a year. It's been a pleasure coaching a team that has more than 6 brain cells combined. And we've come far. Shakti, Timu, despite the interesting start, have become proper solid hands in the sky. Neum had, his attacking power has really grown recently, saying that obviously he can't. Ben Goodlib, as I said earlier, new lib, became a quintessential part of our team, just picking up everything in the recent games.
and then Charlie Unwin, who only joined us a few months ago, only joined the sport a few months ago, but has become an undisputed starter for this team. So well done for you guys. Goodbyes are in order, so I'd like us all to grab your glass and say goodbye to Charlie Wilkinson, who's going to be a teacher in West London. Who's starting a graduate scheme near Oxford. Who's going back to Malaysia for some unsolid reason, we didn't really tell me much. Benjamin Kidd, who will be graduating, staying in Manchester, thankfully, and going back to us a, hopefully, marriage manager. And finally, I can't remember who it was. Oh no!
You can just answer singing questions.
Shakti! He's not graduating, but he's going through a placement in Preston, so we hope to see you back here soon. So have a drink. I'll buy all the leavers a drink later, and that's it from me. Thank you.
Alright, can I call up the vice captain of the men's twos team up, please? Federico! Rising star. Alright, the runner-up. There was some controversy in this one, Alex. The runner-up was Shakti. With the winner, Charlie Unwin. Best player for men's twos, the runner-up was Charlie Unwin. And the winner is unfortunately not here, but it was Ricky. I'm not sure how Ricky won it after that explanation that we just had, but well done to him.
Everybody together, you know.
You guys voted Ricky?
Everybody voted Ricky.
Everyone's good. We talking about that's crazy.
When he turned up, right?
Hey, brother, that's the team I was most devoted to.
Huh? missed four games.
Okay, perfect. Alright, W1. Women's ones. The captain unfortunately is not here. So we're gonna have Maria come over and do a speech instead.
Hi guys, I'm Maria. We don't have a captain or vice captain, so you're stuck with me, I'm sorry. I also don't have a speech, so bear with me. This season was a bit tough for us. We didn't go as expected. We had good times, we had low times. We mainly got a bit shaken by the AU, but gladly we had V literally glued to her computer the whole time trying to make it work for us. So a big shout out to her. We had a few fresh faces this year, like Chelsea and Mountford, great players. It was a big win for us. And we did some good things, like playing against loads of American scholars and sloppy Americans. It was a bit tricky. But we did massive wins against like Northumbria, obviously varsity, but that's fine. And shout out to women's second as well, last week, almost beating us as well. Apart from that, it was a really good year. It was good fun. I
feel like we still are consistently not showing our face this year, unfortunately. But it was a great time, and also thank you for everyone. I feel like 2 years ago, me and Matty were literally having to drag out people to come to things, but as you can see, there's like 100 of us today, so that's really nice to see.
All right, is Sophie K here? She's not here. Okay, she is the vice captain. We have an award for her. We'll get it to her sometime. All right, rising star for women's ones. The runner-up was Sign. And the winner was Sophie Castani-Ike. Now for best player, we actually have tied votes for this one, for runners-up.
Relax. We thought about this.
So, runners-up, we've got Charlotte Russell and Sophie K. But the best player for women's ones is already stood up here with us.
So I look smaller.
The men's ones captain. Me. Alright, I have got my speech here. I've kind of memorized it, so like let me be okay. Kind of, not fully. So, this year has been a fun one, both as social sec and as M1 captain. From sending you all scrambling around Fallowfield as my minions, with one mission, to steal the moon. Apart from Mary Lou and Carmen, who made it their mission to get the most hammered. To hearing some of the best and absolutely some of the worst karaoke performances. It's safe to say that this year has been filled with some funny moments. The men's first team season was interesting. We had a whole new team, a new coach, and a completely new system that we needed to get used to. So, unfortunately, this meant the start of the season was a little bit slow for us. However, after that close 5-set loss to MMU in November, something clicked. After this, we proceeded to win every single game, going 6 for 6 for the rest of the season, giving us a total of 7 wins and placing us second on the table.
But they've got a awful coach.
We finally felt more like a team. We're having so much more fun, and we're playing clinical volleyball. When compared to last season, I feel the things that really boosted us through this season was the massive step up in work ethic of all of our players, which can absolutely be attributed to our new, as he would say, best coach, Jamal. This season was filled with some great moments, some not so great moments, and some genuinely hilarious ones. Unfortunately, in November, we had a season-ending injury. Jaden, one of our star players, had dislocated his ankle. However, this paved the way for our Japanese prodigy to join the team. Was truly the MVP. On, and if you went to deep dish, off the court too. I know this person might be catching a bit of a stray, but Charlie Wilkinson. He came up from men's twos when we needed a setup, and probably performed one of the greatest setter dumps I have ever seen in my life. Straight into the middle of the net. Hey! Tolu, the point ends with me, Sasanya. And also, Mark, our French 6'5" performative king. He once turned up to a game, matcha in his left hand, and a mini French book called L'amour in his right. Which, if you didn't know, translates to love in French. He also told me that he keeps a feminine literature book on his bedside table. And ladies, I didn't mention it, he's 6'5". But little does he know, is that some of us actually had a side bet on whether or not he'd fall over during his standing serve. Jones, one of the biggest gym rats on the team, and the #1 bench warmer. Some call him a professional spectator. Jem calls him a quick timeout. Speaking of Jem, he's had his moments too. From crashing out on us, albeit deservingly, to getting in the way of TK by bomb setting a ball with perfect technique in the middle of a Bucks game. On a more wholesome note, I'm really proud of where we've gone. I've enjoyed every single moment of this year with you guys, and I've made some hilarious core memories. But as some of you may know, this might be my last year with UMVC. So I want to say a big thanks to all of you for giving us such a good season and for trusting me as your captain. Can I call up my vice captain, please? Batuhan! All right, our rising star. The runner-up was Stan. And the winner was Abel. Now, best player. Our runner-up was Batuhan again. And our winner, our undisputed winner, George, it's not you. Our undisputed winner, surprise, surprise, it's Rinz. Jem, can I call you up here, please? It's Here we go.
I am all set then.
Alright, I just want to say a massive there. I think we sold 102 tickets, which is absolutely insane. Massive thank you to Abel for helping me out with all of the prizes. And if it wasn't for Abel, I don't know how we would have
Well, that was the awards. Sorry it was a bit long. Thank you so much all for coming as well. Please make sure you buy more drinks because they thankfully gave this for free. And yeah, thanks so much guys. Big Trash Show was good. Thank you V, here we go. There's nothing more to say. Like, volleyball in Manchester is one of the best volleyball communities, so I hope next year you'll choose UMVC again. Again, big thanks to everybody who came here. Like, an event like this wouldn't work if you guys are not here, so thank you so much guys, and please come to the club after if you're all coming. But yeah, thank you Zach as well, and thank you everybody.